Hello YouTube, it's Lemega103, welcome back to Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Hero Mode Walkthrough, Episode 29. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda don't remember what happened in the last episode, so I'm just gonna say this. This episode, we're here where I said we was going to towards the end. That's the only thing I remember, the ending. Yeah, the last episode wasn't the best for me. I'm not sure what happened to me. I kept brain derping so much. Hopefully this episode is better. Not too much talking in this episode actually, as in like reading dialogue, so we should be good. Minus this guy. Well, hi there, welcome to the blah blah. You know what, we actually have already read this guy before, so you know what, I'm not. Thank you, paintbrush head. Now let's quickly grab ourselves a Kuko. I said grab a Kuko. Now you're probably thinking about where we're gonna go. We are going to jump, slow down, and turn around. You'll notice there's a little cliff here. Just gonna fly our way over. By the way, look at Link's hands. He's not even technically touching or holding the Kuko. Oh boy. Magic Link! Okay, first thing we're gonna do while we're here, since it's not nighttime yet, is dig! Okay, looks like we got ourselves clams here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember if there's anything important here, so if there's not, I'll see you at the end of it. Okay, it's the end of the clams. Let's just spawn us a chest. I always do this when I get here, so meh. It's an orange rupee. Okay, that's actually useful. Okay then, let's get out of here. I'll cut this bit out. Okay then, we are now just gonna wait for it to be nighttime. Because as you can probably guess, yes, there is a Poe here. I guess I should show this off too while I'm at it. Got yourself the lantern? You'll see it's glowing. That this thing doesn't glow when you're near a Poe. It's if there's a Poe in your general area. As in, like say like this area here says there's 11 and a 19. Shows like... Say like this whole area here is glowing here, yes, but everywhere else up here is all darkened out. The river, the land, only here at Lake Hylia. Well, that's just showing us that there is a Poe here in Lake Hylia region that's all glowing. If we were up here, it would tell us something else. Well, tell us if there is or is not. If I'm correct, the Poes we collected this episode should be the last ones here for Lake Hylia. So if I am correct, the lantern should not be glowing by the end of this episode. I hope. If it's still glowing, then... I think I made an oopsie and missed a Poe somewhere. Well, it should be nighttime any moment now, so I'll see you in a moment. Oh, come on! Again! Literally as I'm trying to take a drink! Whatever, I don't want to waste the nighttime, so I tore your soul to asunder. It's now in my pockets. Okay then, the next Poe is actually right over there on the Isle of Riches. Problem is though, is that I didn't want to turn into a human, I want to warp. I'll just do it this way then. Yeah, even though yes there is a Kuko here, you're probably saying, well couldn't you just glide it over? Nope. It's too far, you'll end up in the water. Well, in the lake, basically. And the Poe is up on the higher platform, well, on one of the higher platforms, so you can't get it from the lower point. The only way to get to it is to fly to one of the higher platforms. I'll meet you guys back at the Kuko guy. Okay, since we're just about to enter the building, I might as well show this off. You can see that we were technically holding the lantern. It's not glowing. Ooh. That just means there are no Poes in This whole area, that is glowing here. All these green, light green areas, no pose to be found. That's how the lantern works. So if you pull out the lantern, you see it's glowing, you check your map, you see the areas that's lit up, that's the area where you're missing a Poe. That's how it works. So it's useful. I just already know where all the Poes are to an extent, so I probably won't really ever use the lantern, to be perfectly honest. Or the Poe lantern. You're getting some business from me today, my man. I'll take you. And we are off. We don't have too much time for the night, and I got a couple of Poes we gotta grab. You can see one over there on the left. There's one straight ahead of us, and one to the right. And there's the Poe right there. It's on the second platform, but still too high for us to reach because it's on the further point. We should be good from here. Yep, because I can see the shadow. Get transformed. There we go. We're good. Now, let's just try to be careful. Don't want to fall off. And we're done. Yoink! At the portal. And now I'm going to warp. You're probably wondering, wait, what? I'll tell you why I'm doing this. It saves time. Time doesn't progress when you're in the map or when you're doing these little cutscenes of warping. So this just saves us a little bit of time from traveling from the Isle of Riches to just right over here. It just saves us a little bit of the night time, so hopefully we can grab everything in one night cycle. Otherwise I'm probably gonna have to wait like 10-15 minutes for the next night cycle. Kinda don't want to do that. Bring it, Poe-y. Po, 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 po. Oh, damn it, I was too late. Get back here! Honestly, that probably just null and voided the time I tried to save. Hi day. Okay, then next up is we're heading to the Spirit Spring inside the cave. You're probably wondering, ooh, is there a Poe in there? No, there's no Poe in there. But this is something that you couldn't do until after or during the third dungeon. You need the claw shot in order to get this item that I'm about to show ya. And since we're inside a time's not going to expand. By the way, see, no light. Time's not going to accelerate, so I'm not too concerned on that. Hop over here, need your hook, and this way. I think the other way is a little easier, because I don't think there's like many ledges like that, but let's just say I wanted to do it the hard way, because I want to show my badassery of parkour. Okay, even though I don't want the lantern, I still need the lantern. Got ourselves 2 chests, 2 torches, equals 1 puzzle. Okay then, let's grab the small ones first. Got ourselves some bombs. Very nice, saves us a bit of rupees. And then we got ourselves rupees. And then got a piece of heart. Yeah. Believe it or not, we're not done with this cave, but we can't finish this cave off. Reason being, you can see there's a few markers, and as you know, we can hookshot to those. But we can't hookshot 2 times in a row because our hookshot is technically in the wall. So we're gonna have to come back here to the spring here later on when we have the ability to maneuver our way across walls pretty well. So let's go and get these other Poes. Our next Poe is actually right over here. I'll speed this along, just to be safe. We got ourselves quite a bit to do this episode. We're collecting a fair number of Poes. We're going to collect, I think, a total of 3 pieces of heart. We've already gotten 1. So yeah, once again, another collection episode, but believe it or not, it's the last one. For now. The next episode is actually going to be main story progress, as well as some side collectibles. Okay. Right, yeah, save time. by warping again, because we need to get back to the other side of the lake. Hi, parrot! Bye, parrot! Ooh, the moon's already halfway across the sky. I'm running out of time. It's just one Poe though. Just one Poe we need to still grab that requires to be nighttime. Because there are still more Poes, but luckily they're inside a cave. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're inside a cave, so we're not too concerned about those Poes. They'll be visible no matter what. There is actually a Howling Stone we just passed, but as I said, I feel like short on time, so we're gonna go and quickly grab this Poe. Hi, Poe. And woo! And with that, we no longer need to rush. Yay! We're gonna go and howl now. It is nighttime, the moon's out. Shame it's not a full moon, it's only a quarter moon. But whatever. Is I gonna remember that? Works for me. As usual, I will put up the title on the title of this song of what it's an Easter egg of, up at the top of the screen as we howl. I'm gonna mute my mic. A teaching of all's passed to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Whee! Hey, that's a lie. That moon weren't full. And he's... Say what? We'll be getting to that soon. Alright then, we no longer need to worry about... Actually, no, we still got one last thing to do as a wolf. But it doesn't matter whether it's night or day now. We're safe. We are heading to that parrot, believe it or not. It's time for a minigame! I'm Plum! I'm really excited about the latest attractions down here at the lake. Wanna hear about it? Listen to rules. This attraction is all about popping balloons as you move towards the goal. It's stupendous! The balloons are worth a different amount of points. Watermelon 1 point, orange 3 points, strawberry 10 points. Oh, and if you break the same type of balloon twice in a row, you'll get double points, but only up to 10 times. If you hit a wall and fall off, then you'll get no points. That's right, 0 for you. Press B to start from the beginning. You know something neat? If you get over 10,000 points... right? Nah, not like you ever will. Well, game starts as soon as you fly into the air. Yeah? Let's do it. Oh, was there something... No. Basically, howl. And nope, we don't get the hawk. Oh no, it's the Twilight monster! It's coming to get us again! Nope. Apparently the Twilight monster was a big monster. And Midna can tame it. Man, she can just tame everything. And then we just hang there awkwardly. Now, remember when we flew through this area before in the Twilight? This is where I said that you had to try to get used to the controls because it will help you out much later on. This is why. Now you want to keep sticking to the higher ones. Start with just the oranges. They give 3, and they keep multiplying each time, but as the bird said, only up to 10 times. I'm going to ignore the watermelon. Oh crud. Not doing too well. Okay. Once you see this first strawberry, stick only to the strawberries. Because, well, they're basically your way to win. Ba, ba, ba. There's no time limit, so feel free to glide and take your time. But there are some ways that sometimes you're going to have to do that because it'll be a bit too tight and your bird's wings will clip. Ooh. Ah, missed one. It's alright. You can miss about 1 or 2, it's not a big deal. Luckily, missing doesn't break your combo. It's popping a different type of balloon that breaks your combo. Now here, you gotta dash. Boom! Like so. We're already over 10,000. We've already won. We just gotta get to the end. But I'm gonna keep popping the balloons. Yay! Strawberry! By the way, that's the maximum number of points you can get per balloon. 5,120. And this is why I said before about getting used to going up, because there's a lot of them. Bing, bing, bing! The end is right over here. Whee! We only missed 1 strawberry balloon, so as you can tell, there's only 19 of them. It's an odd number, but we win, and you only have to do the minigame once if you succeed it in your first try. Because there's only 1 reward. Whee! You might get rupees if you play it again and beat the time, or beat the score, but I never bother, so we're good. What? No way! 51,211 points? You got more than 10,000 points! Wow, here, take this! But don't think I'm giving you this because I like you or anything. Piece of heart! Yeah! So you're completely hooked now, aren't you? You need to go again? Nope. Ah, I see. Bye-bye! We shall never see you again! Okay then, with that, only one thing left to do for this whole episode. Time for that cave I told you about! And one thing I will say, if you don't feel like you can be quick enough and you want to take your time, I do recommend you make sure that your lantern is full of oil. Hold on, what's... Oh, hold on. Ah. Why can't I... Oh. Okay, that's red choo-choo jelly. Okay. I couldn't tell which, if that was, oil or whatever. But yeah, you're gonna want to make sure that your lantern is your lantern will last. Luckily, there is orange choo-choos inside the place. The ones that refill your oil. Oh yeah, that's right, you can only do it like this. Bar away! Here is the cave. This cave contains, I think, about 3 poes and 1 piece of heart. I think. I'm pretty sure about that's right. The piece of heart, yes, it's at the very end. So, you're gonna need a lantern, not just to see. In this early area, you don't need to worry too much. But in the later area, you will. I'll just do this. Yoink. I should do it. 1 go boom, 2 go boom, 3 go boom, boom, boom. There's our way. Ah, crud, my dog's yapping. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Figured out what the dog was yapping, we're good. Gonna keep on grabbing the stiff. No bombs! So yeah, you are gonna need to blow up the holes and everything. So it's not that bad. You don't need to worry about these little tunnels at the early point. They're just like, well, linear. And here's ourselves some oil refill. As I said, you really don't need to worry. Oil, not that concerning. Oh, for the love of, why is there a fly in my room? I'm just gonna have to put up with it. I only need about 5 odd minutes. Okay, that's the path. So here should be a chest. Yes, there is. You would figure that I leave my door open for not even a minute and a fly gets in here. Flies drive me mad. Okay, let's first decheck that. Can't be bothered dealing with these things with my sword, so I'm just going to shoot it with my bow. There we go, and we can see ourselves a Poe! Our first Poe of the cave. Yoink. You're finished! Ah! At the parcel! Booyah. Blow that up. Blow that up. This is basically the repeat of the way of this cave goes. It's kind of like a maze slash not a maze. It's just got a couple of like lip spots like this that'll have chests and a couple of enemies in, like a trap. And then you'll have like pathways that'll get a little bit more difficult as you get as further you get inside the cave. Yeah, like so. Now, like this, so we can see this room all the time. And bomb away. This cave can take you a little while to get through, but honestly, it's really not that bad. It's just meant to, like, I suppose, test you at the early game. It's because you gotta use a few different things. You gotta use your lantern to see, you gotta be wary of traps. Because the game is only gonna get harder. No joke. As I said, we're at the halfway point. The next area we'll go into in the next episode is going to be a lot more difficult than anything we've done so far. Oh, look at that. More lantern. Living lantern. Ugh. Go away. We could just blow these up instantly with bomb arrows, but I don't feel like wasting arrows like that. Okay. That's the way to go. You guys just in my way to a chest. More rubies! Well, oh, hello. Are you an infinitely respawning choo-choo? Nice. I didn't know that. We got ourselves a Dodongo. I'm gonna keep calling it Dodongo because it's the closest thing I can think of what they could possibly be. I don't know the names. Unlike other Zelda games, your partner does tell you the names of enemies, but not in this game. Midna doesn't tell you. Now, if you were struggling, say like you ran out of bombs or whatnot and you really wanted to get out, or if you're low on hearts or whatever, these ones here are little shortcut ways out of this cave if you really feel like you're struggling. So feel free to go out, resupply yourself, heal up, and come on back. You'll have to start from the very beginning of the cave though, so be wary. As I said though, this cave is really not that hard. The bit that will probably get you the most are stuff like this. You can't see these little pit holes coming. You can just end up falling right through them. So that can be a pain. But other than that though, this cave is really easy. It could just be because I'm a veteran of this game. I know this game so well. I'm no speedrunner, but when it comes to a casual, like 100% playthrough of the game, I feel like I'm a pretty good veteran of this game. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm playing hero mode here. And I've honestly had next to no troubles. I don't think I've died yet. I don't think so. This should be another stamp. Nope, it's purple rupees. I can live with that. And we got some more of these things. I forget exactly what these things are called, but weh. Got ourselves another Poe. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, and this is where things start to get a little bit more tricky, as you can tell. Perfect. Whip and wave our way around here. Get to here and turn into a wolf. Here's our second Poe of the cave. seconds. Yeah. By the way, that shortcut to transforming between Human Link and Wolf Link is super convenient. Something that I really do enjoy about this remake. Okay, that's the way we gotta go. Don't get me wrong, I still think when it comes to controls, the Wii version is superior. Because of like how you can like motion control the whole thing. It's not like just one gigantic pad inside your hand. Other than that though, this game does have its perks of its improvements. By the way, one thing I will say, Skyward Sword HD Remake is practically confirmed at this point, because in case you don't know, you're probably thinking, oh, you're just going off the rumors again, don't fall for that. No. In case you haven't heard, Skyward Sword HD for the Switch actually appeared on Amazon. It was brief, but it actually appeared on a true credible website. So you can't exactly say that's fake. If it came on a site, if it actually popped up on a site like Amazon, that's it. Boom. Skyward Sword has actually been finally confirmed. And because of that, you know for a fact the next thing Nintendo does for a direct or whatever, Skyward Sword is going to be shown off, because there's no point hiding it anymore. People know. It's been basically spoiled on, like, not just Amazon, but two other websites as well that have popped things up like that before, and actually has been proven true. I think like one of the other ones was like the Witcher games or something. One of the Witcher games popped up. Nobody knew if there was getting like a port or the next new game or whatever, but then it popped up on one of those sites and boom, it turned out to be a thing. So yeah, Skyward Sword is for the HD a legit thing, so which means I was going to continue my Skyward Sword walkthrough on the Wii, but I've decided no. I'm going to wait for the HD remake, and then I'm going to do my 100% walkthrough of Skyward Sword on the Switch. And that is the final Poe of the cave. Yep, we are done here. You're probably wondering, but what about the piece of art? Well, what do you think? There's 2 torches we gotta light. Puzzle, hello? Yeah. So yeah, expect Skyward Sword again in the future, but it's gonna be for the Switch. Booyah. We're on our second row of hearts, and we are done with the cave. We're outie. Peace a hearty. And we're set to the entrance of Lake Hylia. Well, the cave. So yeah, that is basically it for this episode. We're going to end it off over here at the tower, because that's where we're going to start this whole thing off for the next episode. Yeah. So, that'll do. Hope you guys have all enjoyed. This episode was definitely a lot easier for me, because I didn't really have to talk that much. That's going to change for the next episode, because as I said, it's main story progress in the next episode. Quite a bit of it for the next couple of episodes. I'd say about maybe 5-6 episodes main story. Not too much side questing we can really do. So yeah, hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye! Looks like the sun is rising. What's that? Birds! 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 I missed. I shot, I missed. I shot, I missed. I hit. Yay.